Imagine rising from nothing to becoming the world's first billionaire, creating an empire like no one ever had. John D. Rockefeller, his name became synonymous with power, wealth, and influence. But his journey was anything but easy. Scandals, ruthless decisions, and secret deals paved his way. How did a farm boy become the wealthiest man of his time? How did he build an empire that changed the world forever? Get ready to uncover the unbelievable story of John D. Rockefeller. John D. Rockefeller was born on July 8, 1839, in Richford, New York, the second of 6 children in a deeply religious family. His mother, Eliza, was a strict, devout woman who instilled in him a strong sense of duty and faith. From a young age, John worked hard on his mother's farm, absorbing these values. His father, Bill, was the polar opposite, a swindler who led a double life, selling fake potions under the guise of a botanical physician. Known as Devil Bill, he was notorious for cheating everyone, even his own family. This early exposure to his father's cunning ways profoundly shaped John's future business strategies. In 1849, the Rockefeller family faced a major scandal when Bill was accused of raping a maid. Instead of facing the consequences, Bill fled, abandoning his family and assuming a fake identity. This betrayal forced young John to grow up quickly, taking on responsibilities beyond his years. By the time he was 16, the family had moved to Cleveland, Ohio, where financial struggles meant John had to leave school and find work. John found a job as an assistant bookkeeper, meticulously keeping track of every penny. His sharp mind for numbers and business quickly became apparent. By 18, he had saved enough to start his own business in commodity trading with partners Maurice B. Clark and George W. Gardner. The company did well, especially during the Civil War, when the demand for food supplies surged. However, Rockefeller's big break came when he turned his attention to a new frontier: oil. In the 1860s, the oil industry was chaotic, with many drilling for crude oil but few refining it efficiently. Rockefeller saw an opportunity. Instead of drilling, he focused on refining oil into kerosene, a product in high demand. He built a refinery in Cleveland in 1863, and within a few years bought out his partners, establishing Rockefeller and Andrews. His strategy was simple but revolutionary: reduce waste, reinvest profits, and control every aspect of production, from refining to distribution. Rockefeller's relentless drive and innovative practices soon led to the creation of Standard Oil in 1870. The company rapidly expanded, buying out competitors and controlling nearly all of Cleveland's refineries. By negotiating secret deals with railroads for shipping discounts, Rockefeller gained a stranglehold on the oil market. His aggressive tactics led to the infamous Cleveland Massacre, where Standard Oil absorbed 22 of its 26 competitors in just 4 months. As Standard Oil grew, so did Rockefeller's influence. By the late 1870s, the company controlled 90% of the U.S. oil market, becoming the world's largest and most profitable refinery. Rockefeller's dominance led to conflicts with powerful rivals, like the Pennsylvania Railroad, resulting in fierce battles over transportation control. Despite legal challenges and growing public scrutiny, Rockefeller continued to expand his empire, using his vast wealth to outmaneuver opponents and solidify Standard Oil's dominance. In the 1890s, the U.S. government began to take notice of Standard Oil's monopolistic practices. The Sherman Antitrust Act was passed in 1890, specifically targeting companies like Standard Oil. However, it wasn't until 1911 that the Supreme Court ruled Standard Oil guilty of monopolization, leading to its breakup into 34 separate entities. By then, Rockefeller had already stepped back from day-to-day management, focusing on philanthropy. Despite the breakup, Rockefeller's fortune only grew. The split of Standard Oil resulted in a massive increase in the value of his shares, making him the richest man in history, with an estimated net worth of $400 billion in today's money. Rockefeller spent the last years of his life giving away much of his wealth, establishing foundations that funded medicine, education, and scientific research. John D. Rockefeller passed away in 1937 at the age of 97, leaving behind a complex legacy. To some, he was a ruthless monopolist. To others, the greatest businessman who ever lived. His story is one of ambition, controversy, and the relentless pursuit of power, marking him as one of the most influential figures in American history.